Hey, shout out Lee. Thanks for joining. Okay, let's start things out. Lecture. How's it? Lecture 99. Okay, done with the setup. Now I can finally do the thing. Okay. We're currently live on TikTok. I'm still having issues with our Rumble stream. I don't know what the hell's going on. And I'll get to the bottom of it, don't worry. Okay, let's work on the first practice, I suppose. Let's see if there's something I can work on. Well, that's sad. I don't have sufficient funds. Not even for that. Jesus. Any car modifications? Right, anyway, we're in Sao Paulo, so let's go to track. We are in the Brazil, South Paulo.
Welcome everyone, you join us at the Autodromo Jose Carlos Pache, or Interlagos as it's affectionately known. It's practice time, it's Brazil, and it's great to have you with us.
I've had a chat with the R&D team about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so go and give them a try.
Okay. Drive out
Don't
first.
push the car just yet. Track is still
10
green.
minutes in.
Try to take it easy for the first couple of laps.
Today I'll be looking at your comments, what they're going into. Which with a great deal of respect. I'm 8 points behind Hamilton at the moment, fighting for 6th. 12 points behind Leclerc, fighting for 6th. So, the key here is to finish ahead of them two, with at least, or for them to get a DNF, even better, if they get DNF. Very short track. .328, that's my fastest. That's the fastest top speed at the moment. I might actually enjoy punching. Fastest sector already. Like a hot tire on. Means I can really push it. Find a way to get these corners right. across the line. 1 minute 14. Pop. 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 How's it on TikTok? Somebody hit that comment section for your boy. There we go. Delta positive. Process middle sector. Lost time run. Can I make it back? Nope. Cannot make it back, but I'm still faster than most people at this time. Process for a sector. And I'll also have a process. I'm really making up time here. Really making up time. Not the fastest. I think this should be the final lap. Then I'm gonna quit and skip.
Confirm this lap.
Come on, Russell.
Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
Whew. Let's return from session. Damn. You saw that, right? Everything was going down. Okay, that was
is officially over. Until next time,
still had
goodbye.
the fastest lap. Okay, sprint quali. This is where I can get that 8 points I need. Mm-hmm. 24 laps, 71 laps, okay. Target lap in.
It's a Saturday showdown. Anyone fancy some hot laps around Interlagos? It's qualifying day here for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix.
Like I said, I need to be ahead of a lot of people. And look for that 8 points. Put me fifth. Control the race. Okay, we're up. I was 4th fastest during the practice. The first and only practice. Hamilton. He's doing a time that he shouldn't be doing. Remember, I have to finish ahead of Hamilton in the qualifiers, so I'm ahead of him. So I win the 24 laps of the sprint, get me them 8 points. Charles Leclerc, oh, it's broken. Funny, the tracks feel different. Across this middle sector. And that is putting me in a very good position. And it has.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Mandil. If I read it, shout out to the viewership. Because I was busy looking at you.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Liz. Thanks for the viewership. Remember to hit that like and sub button. And follow button on TikTok and whatever buttons. Yeah, hit the top of the screen. Several times. I really am gonna need a lot of time. Definitely need to work on that. at a very substantial rate to that. All right. Shirley, thanks for the viewership. From reading that. Find out. If I still have the fastest lap. In all honesty, I didn't really need to be out here. But I gotta set a precedent. Show him who's boss. Time I set. Did that in actual garage. OG Isam, thank you for joining. Hit that like and sub button. Appreciate you nonetheless. All right.
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend. So we'll see you all tomorrow.
Okay. Second. I've been working on my setup with every platform that I'm currently live on. Isang again, OG Isang again joining and leaving. Welcome once again. Okay. Drive out.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
Comment section, more than welcome. 32 minutes live. Anyway, folks, how's it going? How's your day going? It's Ladies Night Thursday. I bet people are going out to get drunk and do all sorts of weird things. You'll be here doing the game, having the fun. Remember, this is race 20. We are in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Race 21st, 21. Right? Okay, here we coming in for that first lap. Cars are hard enough. Track is clear. We can roll. And first lap, not the fastest. Wonder who has the fastest lap at the moment. Oh, he's carrying the fastest first sector. Remember the shift in launch slow with the fastest time, 1 minute 14. Fastest middle sector in the bag. Look at that, the two twin tires. Russell still in the fastest time, I thought. Can I beat Russell and across the line? Yes, I can. Now the question is, can I beat myself? Nope. Still not the fastest lap. It's first sector on the second sector. First sector is still not the fastest man out there. Biggie, how's it? B Clock. I'm reading that right. Thanks for the viewership. I know you're just team hopping, but appreciate it nonetheless. And because of Biggie, I couldn't step into the road. I've lost a huge part of time. But I'm still ahead, good.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Try to improve on it. Because I got out of the track. That cost me a bit of time. What do we talk about? Barcelona? How is he supposed to win the championship? In contention during the laps. This 8 point is solid. I don't know why England wouldn't want it. I still think it's in stage, but 24 laps.
Fastest lap at the moment, 1 minute, 11.7.
Let's go to the garage. I think it should be. Love you, the loca. Two minutes.
Did you have sex with Nicole Flynn?
Find plenty
Thanks for
more
joining
coming
the
up over the
stream.
rest of the weekend, so we'll see you all tomorrow.
Thanks for the viewership on TikTok. But Polly left it down the wire. Very stupid and very risky. Let's see what I can do. In the final minutes. Can I put a rabbit out of the bag? I think I have enough time for 2 laps at most, and I've got the fastest first sector. Depending on where this thing finishes, where I finish. A bit sloppy there. Yep, let's help it. Yep, because I was sloppy there. That happens. Giraffe corroded it. Yeah. Oh, somehow I got fastest middle sector as well. Oh, that's incredible. Good. Not the fast. Bad. I'll be in front row but not pole. Yep, I'm doing it again. Good finish it properly. Well, I'm failing. Coin giver, shout out. Thanks for watching. Give some coin after all. Okay, I'm struggling here to beat Russell. Let's try again.
Third session.
The problem is I have no power. And because I have no battery power, nothing I can do really. Just go to the garage and accept defeat, because without power there's nothing I can do to make it move faster. And if I can't make it move slightly faster, MenQ. Is that how you read it, MenQ? Thank you for watching.
And that's it. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend.
Oh man, I was 100 seconds behind Russell, and I couldn't do anything to close it down. We've got the sprint now. 24 epic laps. Everything will be dry, so that's good. Good weather. Oh shit, I just got suspended on.
So it's all about speed in today's sprint. Not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? We're racing today then at Interlagos, a historic 2.7-mile circuit and one of the few anti-clockwise tracks on the calendar. 15 corners in total, 9 to the left and 6 to the right, with a technical middle section opening up to a flat-out Sector 3. That gives us our best passing opportunity down into Turn 1.
I'd like to know why.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. What a qualifying yesterday for George Russell. He'll start today's race from pole position. And Reese completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, Alex Albon, and Antonelli, Piastri, Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, and Lando Norris, Sainz, Stroll, Nico Hülkenberg, and Gasly, Hadjar, Ocon, Gabriel Bortoleto, and Ollie Behrman, Lawson, and Jack Doohan rounds off the grid. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. Interlagos, always one of my favourite weekends of the season. Love Brazil, adore this track.
Absolutely spot on, Crofty. I wish you could pick this circuit up and place it, copy-pasted on multiple different locations around the planet, because it is sensational to watch, sensational to drive, and for all these drivers here in Brazil, it's a great time to get stuck into this Interlagos circuit. It's an anti-clockwise track, lots of important corners to get right, and it's a track where you can make or lose an awful lot of lap time.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
All right. There was a bit of an issue on my TikTok stream, but that's been fixed. Let's work on race strategy. 24 laps. Can the fast tires are actually pull? I think best case is to go medium. And just cook it. Front row. Ah! You saw that, right? Okay. How my head. I've seen someone go 55 laps on medium. Yeah, it is what it is. Points. If I can finish ahead of the Ferrari players, drivers. Basically, if the race ends like this and Verstappen somehow gets to third, it's a good race. Yes, or even ultimately gets ahead of Leclerc, that would be very beneficial for me. Very beneficial.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Seconds out. I'm doing well. 22 laps to go. Laps to go. Fastest on the grid at the moment. If I don't mess up, it's all good. That means I will not be checking the chat for the time being, so I apologize in advance, but I'll try to glance, to see if I can, steal a look, comment. Meantime, it's just me, myself, and I. Baby, fire that's burning inside my heart, reaching for the thing that's never gonna be. I don't know the lyrics and you know this, why you act so fool? Can't you see that I'm riding a Redbull and I got wings? I am flying through Brazil and Sao Paulo, never gonna stop me. Never gonna catch me, Russell. Never gonna stop me. Never gonna catch me, Russell. You're 3 seconds behind. So you're never gonna catch me. Never gonna stop me, Russell. Verstappen, you shithead. Why are you letting Kimi pass? Is Verstappen throwing away the title? It's starting to feel like he is. It really is starting to feel like Verstappen is throwing away the title. Never gonna stop. Never gonna stop the music. Never gonna stop the music. I really need to find a way not to gear out of track when I'm on a quarter. Because I'm slipping down on the main straight. Passing all my enemies like they never see. Verstappen passed Antonelli. Brilliant. Brilliant drive. In 19 laps to go.
Tyre condition looking good.
18, in my opinion. They stayed on track now. It's all bendy this time. It's all bendy. It really isn't a straight line. The home straight, and then it bends into the first corner. So the track doesn't really have a straight. Gunter, Code, thank you for joining. I don't know if I'll read that. I think it's Gunter Code. Thanks for joining. Remember to double tap or tap several times on that screen on your YouTube viewership. Shout out. Zora Ivy says hi. Where are you from? A little country in Africa, not South Africa though. Above South Africa. Botswana, the land of diamonds and the wildlife is so vast, so awesome. That's where I'm from, buddy. I'm doing good, by the way, Zora Ivy. Shout out Manzira on TikTok. Benji on TikTok. Thanks again for the viewership. Appreciate you. Stay on stream. Don't be leaving. Comment. Double tap that screen. Holla at your boy. This is Formula One. This is race number 21 of 24. We are in Brazil. This is a sprint race right now. We will do this one lap. South Paulo. I think it would have been nice if you could see the Jesus statue on track. That would have been fantastic. All is well. Thanks for the viewership. On TikTok. That's where it was like the color and by least, if I'm reading that right, thanks for the viewership. Remember to tap that screen. Double tap. Oh my god. What happened? Okay. I almost crashed. Thank God there's a recovery thing. Now Russell's on my ass. That's pretty much what happens. Hold on a sec. That is what happens when you're focusing on your fans instead of on your drive. Debo B, I blame you for this. I really blame you for this. There isn't any other person I'm blaming but you. Lana Caroline, hello, thank you for the join up. Thank you for the join up. Carolina, Carolina. Caroline, thanks for the viewership on the TikTok. We're live for an hour now, and we almost had our first crash, and Russell is now on my ass. He's hunting me. He's going to find me. He's going to get me, Russell. And somehow Verstappen has allowed Hamilton to pass. Costing me and himself. Leclerc is fighting Verstappen for the championship, by the way. No, I can keep Leclerc at bay. All I'm asking Verstappen is to keep Hamilton at bay, so I can move to 5th place in the championship. But no, he's not doing it. Jennifer on TikTok, shout out. Jennifer from, is it Jennifer or Jennifer? Jennifer from the whole Richards team. The girl who made herself attractive. The ancient art of plastic surgery. By the spell. And removing the possibility of a child to look sensational. Okay, 10 laps coming up, that means 14 laps is good. I still have the fastest time. I am a minute, I'm a second slower than my fastest time. And of course, these are hard tires. Let's see how these go. Medium, soft tires rather. They're not, I don't think they're gonna make it. Esteban Ocon is out. Only I could get Hamilton out. And Verstappen has disappeared behind Kimi Antonelli. Really remove Alisson? Because I'm not getting yellow flags. I guess they removed him. That was a very quick maneuver. They got FF class stuff. Hey, sup, Tay? K22. Past 22. If I'm reading that right. I think I'm reading that right. I could be wrong. Innocent, thank you for joining. Remember to hit that like and sub button. Taz back again. Thank you for liking, bro. Taz. That is Taz.
Okay, so we're leading our
Thanks,
teammate by 17.
Thanks for double tapping that screen. Remember to hit that comment section if you want. I would really like some help working on a race strategy for the actual race. That would be very helpful. Anashi official. Nashi. Thank you for the viewership. Remember to double tap that screen. And then I'm losing it. Yep, I've lost it. Come on. Hold it. There we go.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
No, it's not, bro. I'm struggling here. Oh, mostly I'm struggling because of my old idiot driving. Don't know what the hell I'm panicking. I'm doing a shitty job, then Russell keeps catching up to me. My dude, thanks for the viewership on TikTok. Remember to double tap that speed, Mr. Jewel Rams or Mr. Major Rams. I don't know, but I'm just saying. Double tap that screen for your boy. Send a rose, send a flower, I don't know. Do what you gotta do, make your boy a happy boy. With the money, rolling down the main street. Because I stayed on track, I think Russell will open up some gap between me and him, but he's free. He's closing it. I think he's gonna put it under a minute. A second, rather. I'm confusing my minutes and seconds. Okay, I've moved up a bit. 2.4 on Russell. That's good. Sharon, thank you for the viewership on the Kick Tok. That's 14. Soft carrying me there. That really is the question. Just out of curiosity, I pit that. So I gotta avoid everything. Control. Gotta increase that gap on one. If I fuck up, you just closer and closer. So I really need to cook a very powerful lap. Ah. Tik Tok, shout out. Thanks for joining the stream. Now. Remember to double tap that screen. And the 14 and the 19 on Kimmy. That means I probably have a 20 something gap on Verstappen. Then it's not helping me. Because let's be frank, I would like to win the championship. I'd like to win the Constructors Championship because as for the championship, that one is away. There's no way I'm winning that. The biggest thing I can do for myself is get me into the top 3. But if I'm performing like this, I won't be. Because Russell is on me Astra. Hopefully I don't get a puncture. On the rear tires. With the 1.something gas. That's not very good. I'm struggling with this fucking bend. Really, I'm struggling with it, fam. And every time I do something stupid on it, Russell cuts off a few seconds off me and just edges closer and closer. Then I make out the time like I have. Then we get back to that bend. Okay? If that's how you massage, okay? Inject. Well, why back in place? That's weird. Inject. And Queen Scottish. Thanks for the viewership on the Kick Tik Tok. Track. Awesome. Double tap that screen, comment, follow. This is the sort of regulations on that type of thing. I know some places you have to follow, some places you have to subscribe. So do that. And of course, some places you just have to bloody tap double screen. Twice so several times. Shout out Anim from reading that right. _ Asa 23. Shout out, thanks for the viewership. 19 laps. 5 laps to go technically, but since we're finishing this, it will be 4 laps to go. And Russell, shit. Oh my fucking god, he's gone, fam. He's gone. I've got mess about. I've messed up. I've messed the fuck up. Now I gotta chase him. Can I catch him though? I've lost an easy 8 points, bro. Led most of the race. Lose it at this point is insane. Absolutely insane.
We're starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
Yeah, 4 laps to go. Okay, chat, I'm gonna ignore you for now because I gotta catch Russell because I messed up. Technically, I'm blaming you because I was looking at your comments and your viewership and all that. Now Russell is gone. He's got a 2-minute gap on me now. And I don't have much of a battery. 77, that's not a lot of battery. That isn't a lot.
Gap to your teammate behind, 23.2 seconds.
I don't really give a shit about Max right now. I've got Russ. He's really moving. The gap is increasing little by little. In a while. I might actually catch up to him. Can I catch up to him to the point where I might have some DRS on him? I don't know, but I've gotten really close. That means I cannot afford to mess about. To catch Russell with 2 laps to go. Kimi Antonelli is out of the session. That shit getting Max closer. Ooh, got a bit of debris off Russell's car, but I am edging a bit closer. Should be able to catch him if I don't mess up in the upcoming laps. I think I almost messed up a bit there.
Yellow flag.
Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell. There we go.
Green flag.
Get in! Now that is some driving. That is what I call driving. I really thought he was going to try to defend and mess about. But he didn't. Yo, boy, thanks for the viewership on TikTok. You're the only one I've spoken to in a while, so I apologize. Like I said, I apologize to the chat because Russell is giving me a headache. Bear in mind, he passed me on the 20th lap, but somehow it took me 3 laps to catch up to him because I messed up on a turn. I don't want to do that again with him, and I don't think I can build a significant gap for me to start, you know, glancing over at my other screen to see your comments. So, with that being said, I apologize that I won't be focusing on you with a lap to go. But not a lot of battery. Okay, I got 91% in battery power. That's pretty good. That's very good. I got power. And that's enough power to push. I am on my final lap now.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
And somehow I've put 2.6 seconds on Russell. That is some driving I've done today. You're like, Russell started in pole. I was in the front row. He led for 3 laps. I pulled off during the first lap. I got away from Russell. And then I stayed in the lead the whole time. Then I messed up and Russell passed. Because the whole race he has been hunting me. But somehow I managed to get away from him, and I've really gotten away from him now. It's like he's almost conceded being second because the gap is now 4 seconds. Trisha, thank you for watching on TikTok. And to someone commented on Twitch, I will look at it when I'm done with this lap here. I apologize. Give me a sec. I will look at your comment on Twitch right now. Okay, Lyric Border V says reviewers. Okay, I'm not interested in buying viewers, Lyric. Thank you for the comment, though. Appreciate you nonetheless. Was awesome. Sup, thanks for the viewership, my dude. Like button, double tap on that screen. Mr. This is Tricks. T is Tricks, this is Tricks. Move my car. Nah,
So that wraps
double
up the
tap the
sprint
screen.
race, but there's still more
8
action
points
yet
in.
to come this weekend. We've got qualifying and, of course, the
Oh my
Grand
God,
Prix.
Verstappen finished on this guy. Christ. I'm 4 points behind. So, yes, 8 points off. So I need to finish ahead of at least third to at least get a podium. Verstappen not helping, but we are flying nonetheless. Remember the button and comment and all that. Okay, let's get straight into the race itself. But before that, we're gonna take a quick intermission. Be back again. Okay, we're back. Thanks again for the viewership. Okay, we're doing the qualies now.
It's a Saturday showdown. Anyone fancy some hot laps around Interlagos? It's qualifying day here for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix.
Bum, 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 bum. Mara Ishmael, thank you for joining on TikTok. Dry season, dry out. It's dry out. Good. Who's leading at the moment? Okay, let's go. It's a clear track. Again, viewership. I might. Focus more on the driving, but I'll keep checking out your comments. Worry not. Okay, first quali. Oliver Burnham ahead of us. There, got me running 6th. Cannot afford to crash and start from the rear. That will make the race challenge. So we need to put in a very fast time. Pierre Gasly with the fastest time, 1.14 seconds. I'm off for my first quali. And it looks like there's a lot of people. Lando Norris with the fastest. Alexander Albon with the second fastest. I've got Ocon ahead of me. Fastest first sector. That should be good enough to get me Verstappen with a fast last. Pierre Gasly there. Bit of a cautionary thing there on my account, but green flag nonetheless. Currently running 10th. And of course, Ocon being ahead of me is a bit costing me. Being aggressive, but passing nonetheless. Kimi Antonelli, but I still got the fastest middle sector somehow. It was astonishing. And across. Minute 12. I believe that should be enough to get me to second quali. And I'll stop there. And then look how everyone is performing. And of course, look at the time to see if anyone is getting closer. Kimi's stolen. So far, still good. Hamilton is right behind me, which is not good. Norris is where he needs to be. Still got the fastest. Okay. Podium pass. Did the fastest thing. That's good. Hold on a sec. I'm having issues with TikTok. Right, I apologize for that. Okay. Second quality, and I apologize for the delay. And TikTok, I stream. Ty. Is it Ty? TTY. Thanks for the join. TT, could you please double tap that screen? Okay. Really put in a fast one. Okay, we're off. Verstappen with a fastest lap. Can I dethrone my teammate? Already got the fastest first sector. Currently running 6th place. Okay, lost a bit of time there. That's a fact. Fernando. Got the fastest lap. Got the fastest middle sector. Take out and see. We'll get close to that 11. Fastest. Third quali. So let me check something. Steph Falana, Moss Senior, thank you for the viewership. You're just dropping in, I know, but I thank you nonetheless. Anyway, let's get out. I think we've allowed a lot of time. I think people have established themselves. Now I just have to cook. A very good lap. Cajo, shout out. Thank you for the viewership, Mr. Martin. Jose Martin, or Martin Jose. Recajo. MKK. No, KMK. That's the biggest edition. Hey, remember to double tap that screen, Mr. MK. KMK. Okay, that's not good. Failed to get the fastest first sector. I don't see myself being, unless I can cook somehow and get that fastest middle sector. I can save it, but nope. Lost time there. Lost a lot of time there as well. I might get top 3 though, depending on how well I do here. Okay, like I said, fastest middle sector. That's pretty much what you need. I might need to do 2 laps here. Just to be safe.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
First now. The 1.5. Need to cut all that. Martin. Yeah. Thanks for the viewership. Remember to double tap that screen all the way on TikTok land. I've been struggling with this track all spring. Good feeling. Thank you for the viewership. Nobody double tap that screen. Wake up. Thanks for the viewership on TikTok. Let's go to the garage and probably start. Let's do a lap. That's bad. Okay. Thanks for the viewership. Okay. There we go. Struggling with getting it. You're coming out. You're always faster somehow. I don't know how. Oh my god. How do you lose that amount of time in a single corner? Well, that is insane. I was really doing a good one. But I'm still in pole position, so that's good. That's very good. Okay, I'll be in the front of the grid. Verstappen is third. George Russell. Suko Bay, if I'm reading that right. Thanks for the viewership on TikTok. Go back. Go back. He once again returns. Thank you again. For your viewership. 71 laps, dry. Valif, thanks for the viewership.
Formula One returns to Interlagos once again with the stage set for what promises to be another classic Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel famously clinched his third championship here in 2012, and just 4 years later, Max Verstappen treated us to one of the finest wet weather drives of all time. It's an unusual anti-clockwise race here in Interlagos, where the Sao Paulo locals are packed into the grandstands at each of the 15 corners around this classic 2.7-mile circuit. Two very fast sections bookend the famous and highly technical Sector 2, where getting a good run out of Junsao into one of the two DRS zones will be key to any overtaking prospects today. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Rees lines up on pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Albon, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Sainz, Antonelli, Piastri, Norris, and Esteban Ocon, Bortoletto, Verstappen, Lance Stroll and Behrman, Gasly, Lawson, Isaac Hadjar and Fernando Alonso, Hulkenberg and Jack Doohan rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
UTW Kenny, thanks for joining.
And alongside me today, a man small in stature but big on comment, Anthony Davidson. Hello. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say, they've got the better of them more often than not.
Yeah, they have, and it's, you know, rule number one, beat your teammate. The equipment as you. Up from race to race and depending on who has which style, but essentially they're your barometer, the yardstick. If you can beat them, and it looks like it's going their way, doesn't it?
Looks like I gained a
carry on.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Harold Brooks is my latest subscriber. Thank you, Mr. Harold. Okay, racing strategy. I've won races by going long. Boss lady, thank you for the viewership. Dennis, racing stuff out, and then we get 1 laps for the 71 laps of Brazil. I think if I'm soft on the mediums, it should be good enough to get me through the line. I think I'm doing 42, and then yeah, I'm always pitting, and then 29 laps with the mediums should be good enough to get me where I need to go. Okay, and with that, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back from our pee break. Now we can actually focus on the drive. 71 laps. We're in front of the grid. Russell behind you. Going the long way. Pit window 72. 42 laps. On these hard tires. It worked out on my last race in Mexico. Going the long way. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go long. And pray to God that when people start pitting, it works out in my favor. Last time our stream was disturbed by the electricity. The King just joined stream. Thank you, Sir King. Remember to double tap that screen, Sir King. Craig Russell's a minute out. Russell has been chasing me since the sprint. This should be the fastest lap.
This is now available.
DRS enabled, and it's not going to benefit me. Walmart. I'm reading that. Right. Stream hopping. Remember to double tap screen. I know some of you are just stream hopping, just passing by. But you can like the video. You can say hi in the comment section. As I try to win this race, 2 laps in already. What the hell is this stuff? Fastest middle sector.
That was the fastest
Bear in
lap of the
mind,
race. Keep this
Leclerc is
up. Well
also
done.
going the long way. Question is, between him and I, who's going longer? Or I don't need to kind of because everyone else will pit. They'll either pit into the hards. These mediums, I'll know they do. Or please, if they pit into the hards, I know they're doing it too like me. Mr. Alex, thank you for the viewership on TikTok. I appreciate that. We appreciate you. Larato, because we got so many O's in your name. Thanks for the viewership. Remember to double tap that screen. Right, if you just hopped on, we are in Brazil. Race 21. Doug, how's it? Welcome to the stream. Remember to double tap that screen. Like I said, we are in Brazil. 21st race of 24. I am currently 6th in the championship. Leclerc and Verstappen are battling it out for the championship. Of course, Red Bull is currently in the lead with 12 points. That's excluding today's or this race's points right now. So me and Verstappen need to put in some really good laps and to get some really good positions. I've been hunting Brazil. Personal best, second and third. Of course, it's not the fastest, but we already clocked the fastest, so not entirely worried.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. in first position, front of the pack. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
I really need to know where Verstappen is, so.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 14.8 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in 11th. Time last lap, 1:18.
Something's gonna happen with Verstappen. Not very impressed. It's like you've got a comment on YouTube. Someone says, yo, Karen, if I'm reading that name right, who says hi. How's it, bro? Thank you for the comment. With a Chinese name I cannot pronounce, or Chinese characters. My stream is lagging. Oh, thanks for that. Let me hold on. Let me pause and see if I can fix that. Thanks for the tip, bruv. Appreciate you. Thanks for letting me know the stream is lucky. Let me see if I can fix that. I see the stream is a bit laggy. Don't necessarily know how I'm supposed to poke around. Okay, which track am I playing on? What's the name? I'm in Sao Paulo, Brazilian track. I forgot what the name of the track is. But you're an F1 fan, so you must know which one it is. I don't know if it's still lagging, but if it is, I'm really sorry. I need to fix the whole setup thing. But I'll try. Probably this is gonna be a problem we'll be stuck with throughout the whole stream. We're in Brazil, fam. Sao Paulo. Forgot what the name of the track is again. Ashley on TikTok, shout out. Thanks for the view. Oh shit. Sad to know when your stream is lagging. I wasn't even aware of that. I thought everything was grand. Now that Karen has let me know that my stream has a bit of a lag, could be a connection issue. Something is off. I'll get to the bottom of it. Meantime, I've got 17. Got a couple about.
Okay, Russell's behind you now. They're on fresh mediums. Your pit window doesn't open.
I wasn't necessarily check. I wanted him to tell me how many laps I got left because I don't want to do them. But bro, it's still like, or you jump stream, which is also allowed. It really is never a fight. Fastest middle sector.
Oh, that was a fun.
I got 4 seconds on there. Not like the on Russell. But pick it. Okay, it's still lagging, but keep up the board. Okay, I'll keep going, bro. I appreciate you. After the stream ends, I'll check out everything out. There could be an issue and all of that. Maybe they're not matching. I mean, as in frame rate. You know, like the frame rate I'm pulling off, not matching it. You know, technology, friend. Technology. I suspect there's an issue with that, because I don't think it's an internet issue. So I'll get that looked at. But thanks again. 61 laps to go. Leading the pack. Mr. Coffee. On, speaking of Mr. Coffee, I need to take a sip of my coffee. So let's do that in the stripes. That way when I press the restart button, it's straight enough. Take a sip of my coffee. Because someone named Mr. Coffee appeared on my TikTok stream, and I was like, hey, I have a cup of coffee. And it's no longer hot, it's a bit cold now. But hey, we've been live for 2 hours, 14 minutes. I'm on TikTok because the TikTok stream keeps cutting. So we kept reconnecting. But well in the world of okay, remember I am on hard, Russell is on mediums, so by my calculations, unless he's really pushing it,
Tyre condition still looking good.
top will depend. If he stays out up to beyond lap then there and I might have a similar plan.
Position. They're on fresh mediums. Your pit window doesn't open for more than 20 laps. Okay, mate, we've got some clear track around us now, so let's go.
Sure. Cavero. Cavero, thanks for the viewership. Hey, that's my brother. Hey, bro, how's it? Appreciate you for the viewership, my brother. That's actually my brother. That's pretty cool. I think that is my brother. TikTok channel.
Great stuff, mate. You hit the target well there. Nice one. There's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head down.
Double tap this. Remember, if you're watching on your phone, that's the TikTok. You know, because you're probably watching it vertically, but you can, you know, watch it horizontally. NDF, thanks for the viewership. 13 laps in. Like I said, next 3 laps will determine whether
Gap to your teammate behind, 25.8 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in 11th.
Okay,
And the
still
time
on
last lap, 1 minute, 17.6.
Verstappen is still on 11th. He's not moving up, is he? Let's check if I pit, I'd be 11th. I'd be right ahead of Verstappen. But good thing is I'm not pitting now. So since I'm not pitting now, this is good. By the way, once we're done here, we're gonna take a few minute break and then we're gonna do gonna play Call of Duty. So pretty much gaming day. Back-to-back streams, bro. So maybe Formula 1 is not your thing, but you wanna watch, you can also watch me play Call of Duty. Warzone. Mostly play Resurgence. Might start out with a whole bot thing, you know, get my confidence. That way when I get walloped in the real thing, I have a little confidence. That's something I can clip. It's all about the clips on streaming, apparently. Nah, I'm not about that life. Sorry, my brother, I'm not about that life. He's not about that life. Okay, 7 seconds, 8 seconds on Russell. He's still staying. Like I said, upcoming lap will be interesting. Some people will pit on this lap. Question is who? Leclerc just passed Hamilton. So by that calculation, I suspect Hamilton is pitting. I suspect. I have no guarantee, but I think he is. If I pit now, I'd be 11. There we go. 15th lap. We'll see if any of them will pit. Nope, they're not pitting. So, 5. My calculation. Lap 25, some 30 something. Remember, we're pushing it to 42. It could be costly or could be. I could be hitting later than everybody else. Stop type of thing. Because in hindsight, that is what I'm doing. I'm working on a one-stop thing. With the one-stop thing, you know, slightly a bit easier. Suddenly I'm gotten all quiet because but I've got a good gap on Russell.
By 31. 11th. Time last lap, 1:17.9.
So he's improving, but he's still 11. 1.15 and Verstappen is 11 with 1.17. That's pretty close. Turn or coffee break, as we put it. Talk. Thanks for the viewership.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Come on. Flash. Light. Flash. Virtue low. Whoa, whoa. You're not that girl though. You need me to be the boy. Singing songs that I don't know. Just to get you by my side. You are the one, you are the one. I'm sounding like an idiot, but I'm driving like bro. What's going on? Pause. One second. Okay, sorry about that. All silent. Like I said, I think TikTok is only streaming for a certain amount of time, and so I'm been told that my stream is, if they're all lagging to. I honestly don't know if my tires can get me recorded from that, especially with the fact of how they're,
You're leading the pack, that's P1. Okay, Russell's behind you now. They're on old mediums. Your pit window doesn't open for more than 20 laps.
lap 42. Looks like everyone's going to pit traffic. So there's a high chance they'll pit in the 30-something lap. And then they'll be faster than ever. I mean, before that happens, I have to be ready. Chicken. Thank you for watching on TikTok. We are in Brazil. This is race 21 of 24. Racing with the Red Bull. I am the second driver to Max Verstappen. Right now, I don't know where Max is.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now.
But I will
Keep
check
taking
for
care of
you
them.
in a sec to find out where Max Verstappen is.
Gap to your teammate behind, 35.9 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in 10th place.
Okay,
And time last lap, 1 minute, 17.4.
Verstappen is currently 10th place. Now you know. In terms of the championship, Verstappen is in the lead. But Leclerc is catching up to him.
Stand will be third in the championship.
Ooh! Third, baby! This is what I was looking for. Oh wow. Hey, thank you for the viewership. So, it needs to end like this. And I'll be third. So somehow Albon and Sainz need to do their job. Like, I need 3 places in the championship. Really what you want. Really what you want in life. Imagine being third in the championship with 3 races left after this one. Then you start to wonder, can I do it? Can you do it? We'll see. I'm telling you, that sprint, those 8 points on them sprint really helped me out a great deal. Of course, this all depends on where the Papaya drivers and Hamilton finish. As long as they're not in the top 5, I'm good. But it's Hamilton and the Papayas. The Papayas, I'm talking about Oscar and Norris. There's no way they're not going to finish in the top 5. The Williams, yes, they are ahead. Williams can stay there if they do a wonderful pitting strategy. Question will be, if they pit first, will that work out for them? I don't know, but we'll find out as race proceeds. Maybe on TikTok, thank you for the viewership. Remember to double tap that screen. About 24. Getting a lot of text messages on my phone. I don't know whether it's a throw or something else. Suspected turtle. Because during that interval or intermission that we were on, I sent her again. So yeah. So this lap should show me how everyone is going. If people start pitching around me, then I'll know what's what. What I do know is Russell is Leclerc hitting. High chance they'll pit now or Teddy DW, thank you from TikTok. Remember to double tap the screen. Okay, lap 25. Looks like I've lapped someone. And whoever it is, could be Ocon, could be Burn. I'm reading that right on TikTok. Shout out. Poppy. Not 40, Lord. I don't know if it's trying to let you know or sure. It's Poppy. Poppy. I could have posted it like you're a dog or something. Yellow flag. Not yellow, blue flag. Oh, I might say yellow flag. I don't want a yellow flag. I'm okay with the blue flag. Got the more blue flags. Now. The more interesting things you'll get. I got lapped. 2 people in the stack. excellent kick. Rooney. Rooney? Or is it Rooney? It's Rooney. Rooney, shout out for the viewership. Thank you. If I pit now, I'll be second. Which is good. Because once Russell pits, which I think his pit window is coming up soon, I'll be good. The tires are good.
You're in first position, front of the pack. Russell behind, and that's 13 laps now until your pit window's open. 43 laps. Your lap times are all over now. We've got to have...
Send me easy.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Thank you for the viewership. Favelo, Kimi Law. Thanks for the viewership. Double tap the screen, by the way, Kimi. Lord? Basically, just double tap the screen, whoever's watching. Lap 30.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 55.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're 8th.
Ah,
Time last
he's
lap,
moving up.
1:18.1.
He's moving up. Question is, how far are these guys taking them medium tires? Come on. Depending on whoever this is, I'll know which horse I overtook first. It all depends on who's ahead of me. So if I pit, I'll be second. Tires are not incredibly bad, but they're not doing well. That was Oliver Byrne. And if that means Max is close by.
They're on old mediums. They're 8th. And last lap, 1 minute 18.0.
Okay, Max is 8. This is weird. They're not pitting. Everyone around you is not pitting. When are they gonna go? Leclerc is not a huge concern. I'm more concerned about the guys. When are they pitting? Leclerc's on hard, so wherever I can go, he can go there. Leclerc can get to 33 laps out of 40 something. Miss D, thanks for the viewership. Remember to hit that button, you know, that double tap screen button too. Share the screen with your buddies, with your lighties and chummers. Hamilton with the fastest lap. I suspect he changed tires. Love 4. Love 4. What can I think of Love 4? Anyway, thanks for the viewership. Cheers, huh? 2.0. Thanks for the viewership. Okay, he's backed off. Okay, I've got a message from Raiden? Just they did not read properly. I think he's asking would I love to play together. Leverage tips. Hit me up on DC, as in what, Discord. Okay, I see what you mean, bro. We'll do just that, fam. Or you can just hit me up, East Chancellor on Discord. That's the name. You know, since I'm sort of driving right now, you could do that for the both of us. Just hit me up on Discord. Yep, Russell's in the pits, as I predicted, but way later than I thought. Saying color sign stays out. Norris is closer. That means I've lost the championship. Max is in the pits. Russell is out of the pits.
Max is in the pits. Max in the pits.
expect that Piastri.
Leading the pack behind. Okay, they're laps until
In the pits now. Fuck, Hamilton. That's someone I did not want.
yeah, really good job on hitting that target, mate. Nice work. There's still a long way to go, though.
Carlos Sainz is ahead of me. He's currently running 7th. He's running 7th. So where's Max? The guy ahead should be Albon. I suspect I suspect Hamilton and Antonelli will pit again. They cannot. Can they? Maybe they will. I mean, some people are insane. Leclerc's finally in the pit. Ooh, this is interesting. Talk about pushing it. I'm really pushing it. 2 more laps to go. Just hope I don't get a puncture or anything.
Window, and you're going to be on
For fuck's sake, I wanted to ask you about something. Why are you telling me about fucking pit windows? I know when I'm pitting now. I was wondering where the station was. You know, I can't ask in certain locations because I can't press certain buttons. Technically I can, I'm just doing my voice. Well, I don't really want to crash, so I've decided to ask about math. At a certain point.
Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're in 13th place. Time. You're in first position. Okay, a full lap separates you now. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, your pit window opens next lap. All right, 31 laps to go now.
Okay. Sorry I've been quiet. Stacks, thanks for the viewership on TikTok. You have been a pal. Leclerc now with the fastest time. Hold on a sec. Okay. One momento, let me check something here. Okay.
Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push.
Need to push that. Time attack. Ballborn is currently running 6th.
Okay, as things stand, championship. Don't forget, box this lap.
That's right. We boxed. Come on. Be quick with it. 2.8. Okay. It's not bad.
Pit strap through to the end now. Looking good.
A bit of debris coming out of the wheel. Somehow Charles who thinks he can steal my fastest lap. You're insane, boy. That fastest lap is mine. Mine and mine alone.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Okay, as things stand, we'll be 3rd in the championship.
I have to keep checking. To ensure red. BBR Martins. BBR Martins, how's it going? We'll see. Oh shit. Got off the track and murder she wrote. What I'm mostly worried about is, well, I'm curious, is the hard tires of Hamilton and Kimi. Are they gonna pit again? Or they're done for. Well, we'll see once you are both lap 52 or lap 60.
Okay, mate, tyres are currently running too hot. Please keep those tyre temps under control. Okay, mate, I'm afraid we didn't quite get what we needed there, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down now, chin up, and let's focus right until the checkered flag. Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're in 12th. And the time last lap, 1 minute 17.3.
He didn't plan it well. He and his race engineer. Because he pitted at 8 and then he came out 13. And well, there's still time. I still think that some people will pit. Stopping it directly behind you. Okay. There's a lot of pausing on the today. We've been live for
No
3
need to
hours.
worry about the tyre
16.
condition for now. Everything's looking good. You're leading the pack, that's P1. Leclerc is behind you. They're on fresh mediums. That was our last, and that's 23 laps to go.
Can he pass Hamilton? Make things interesting. That is Carlos Sainz. Oh, still got it. Carlos Sainz is in a Williams, right? That's Gasly. Hamilton is in the pit. How far is that? And it's coming out of the pit. That means Max is very far. Incredibly far. Shout out to everyone watching. Remember to like, share, and comment, and tap the screens, and do all sorts of things. Subscribe, follow, donate where you can if possible. I don't know what you're donating, but do it.
Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're in 10th place. Time last lap, 1:16.5.
So he's in the points. That's what matters. Not that he's in the points. in this job. If only Russell could pass Leclerc. That was definitely an improvement. Norris is on my ass now. I'm on to. Thanks for the viewership on TikTok. Remember to double tap that screen, share, comment, follow, and subscribe for those of you on YouTube. And Kick and Twitch. Thank you all for watching. Yes, I'm aware. I've been told some of my streams have a bit of a lag. Before the next stream. La Vida Loca. 3 hours 24 minutes since we've been live. You'll probably miss a few seconds, those of you watching on TikTok. Those watching on TikTok, I mean. Wrong. But what the hell is the Sainz doing, letting Hamilton pass it?
Okay, as things stand, we'll be third in the championship.
Okay. Let's do it.
Front of the pack, Leclerc behind. You're separated by an entire lap. They're on old mediums. Look after these tyres now and want to finish the race on this compound. And that's 14 laps to go.
Damn, that's a lot.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Yeah, but I keep fucking up.
Okay, they're on old hard tyres. They're in 10th place. And the time last lap, 1 minute 16.8.
Checking on Max almost got me in a crash. With an idiot who's 20th. Why he's fighting me, you know what I mean? I'd understand why Hamilton would want to outlap me. You know, the lap I have on me. Hold on a sec. Again, TikTok stream suspended once more. Well, not suspended per se, time limit. 10 laps to go.
Okay, as things stand, we'll be third in the championship.
I had a bit of an incident there, but good thing I controlled it. Granted, I am in the lead. I don't know why I'm fighting people that I have a lap, or I have a lap on them. Because all I have to do is approach them and then they'll get out of the way.
Okay, they're on old hard tyres. They're in 11th. Time last lap, 1:16.7. Green flag.
Joshua, thanks for the viewership on TikTok. Remember to hit that double tap screen thing and comment and follow and stuff.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Isa, thanks for the viewership on TikTok. Remember to double tap that screen. Done silly things during this race. Silly things that could have cost me position. Like, imagine these cars ran over me. There were moments where someone almost clipped me. Well, I could have clipped them. I got off the road. Remember when I got off the road? At first, I was trying to fight my way, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm ahead of these guys. I don't need to fight them. Let them pass. Tato R, thank you for the viewership on TikTok. Remember, gotta tap that screen, hit the follow button for more cool stuff like this. Remember, we are in Brazil, Sao Paulo, race 21 out of 24. We are currently 6th in the championship, but if the race ends like this, we will be 3rd in the championship. Charles Leclerc, I believe, may be first because Max Verstappen was ahead of him, but Max Verstappen is currently running 11th, if I'm not mistaken. I'm unclear. Welcome back to the stream. I know you popped by last stream before the stream ended, and we had to restart it because TikTok is shit on that end. It has a time limit on how long you could stream, apparently. Okay, that's fast Albon again.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. Leclerc is behind you. They're on old mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Chill. How's it, bro? If it's a bro. Chill's comedies, I think, or comedy. Thanks for the viewership. Remember to hit that like and follow button. Yeah, that's a TikTok thing, right? And for those watching on YouTube, like and subscribe for more. Those watching on Kick, like, comment. Watching on Twitch, subscribe, like, follow, comment, share. We'll shout out Rumble, but we're not live on Rumble right now. But next stream we will be live on Rumble. So Rumble wins. Rumblians. I don't know if that's the thing. Yeah. You'll check it out. Unless I'm live on Rumble, I'm not aware. I believe I'm not live on Rumble. Of course, there's been days when I was not live on TikTok, but you could see the whole logo in front of the screen, in the center of the screen, bottom center, that I was live in certain places. But now I'm live and not on one of them, which is weird. But the Rumble thing is entirely my fault. It has nothing to do with Rumble or their thing. Wamilama. I don't know how to read your name, bro. Wamaima? Wamauma. Wamauma BW, I think. That's an L, right? Yeah. Wamelma. Melma. Melma? Melma? Milima? One Nimo. Yeah, I don't know, man. Whatever how you read it. I appreciate you. Not the first time I've seen you in my streams, so names I can recognize. If I've seen the name before. 3 laps to go, basically.
You're in first position, front of the pack. Leclerc behind. Okay, a full lap. So look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 4 laps remaining.
Well, I thought it was 3. Oh, because I'm currently on this lap. So.
Okay, they're on old hard tyres. They're in and the time last lap, 1 minute 16.7. Leclerc is behind you. They're on old mediums. Time last lap, 1:16.0.
Kimberly? Something? I don't know how to read that. Thanks for the viewership. Kimberly, yeah. Thing is, more of recognition now because I'm not reading those things. I'm just glancing at the screen. And when I glance, I see a name that I need to take a double take for. One lap to go.
You're leading the pack at P1. Leclerc behind. You're separated by an entire lap. They're on old mediums. Your pit window is open. Pit window currently open. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap.
Okay. We've managed to achieve performance.
Okay, as things stand, we'll be third in the championship. Copy that.
Final lap coming up. And there it is, the final lap.
Final.
Yep, it's time.
what I make, that was a very, very, very strong drive.
Thank you for viewership.
The superb South Grand Prix comes to an end then, and it's a thoroughly deserved victory.
And 3 wins in a row now, of course. Thrown the gauntlet down. The drivers are out there now. They realise that they are the target. They're the ones to beat. They've got the energy, they've got the momentum on their side.
Redbull puts a standing fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport, and you can't help but be delighted by today's race win. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Plus the 30. Yep. Plus the 30 on the sprint. Third. Behind Leclerc. Suddenly, things look interesting. And of course, because Verstappen didn't pick up points, we're 2 points behind in the Constructor Cup. But I'm 29 points away. That is 2 races that Verstappen and Leclerc need to bash. And I just power through. Oh, that's it. Las Vegas is the next race. So, with that being said, thank you for watching. Hello. Whether you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Rumble, and TikTok, like, sub, follow, share, comment every stream. So subscribe and follow not to miss the next stream. Okay, next race, Las Vegas. Time for some street racing in America. Anyway, salute, arrivederci. We'll be back later on playing Call of Duty. So I'll be back in a few.